Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to today's video. A common complaint or question I get from clients is, how can I reach my protein goal? This is so much protein. I'm not used to eating this much protein. I need help adding protein to my diet. If this is a problem for you, today I have 5 easy ways for you to add more protein to your diet. Let's get started. One of the easiest ways you can add protein into your diet is with a protein shake. Post-workout or in the middle of the afternoon as just an extra meal, adding a protein shake to your day is going to easily increase the amount of protein that you're eating throughout the day. I know a lot of people will recommend a protein shake for weight loss, like in a weight loss meal plan, and I generally don't agree with that. When you are trying to lose weight, satiety is a huge factor. Most of us get hungry, and that's the number one thing that makes us veer from our diet is we are too hungry to keep the calorie deficit that we need to be in. And so we look for other foods. And one of the things that does increase satiety is actually eating food. Drinking your food, like through a protein shake, is not as satisfying or as filling as if you were to eat some meat instead, or like have some eggs. Adding in a shake when you're low on protein, on the other hand, it's good that the protein shake isn't all that filling, because if you are low on protein but you are so full from the rest of your day, it's going to be even harder for you to add protein in. So adding protein in a way that's not super filling is going to be really beneficial if you're having a hard time getting your protein in. So I use PE Science. I just like it. It's easy to bake with as well. I have some chocolate peanut butter cup and some gourmet vanilla that I'm using right now. Any brand of protein that you have at home, you are free to use. You can definitely use that. I'm not gonna try to tell you that a certain brand is superior to any other. Just get that protein in. That's gonna be much more important than the actual brand of protein that you are consuming. Another thing I really like about the protein shake for adding in protein to your day is that most protein shakes are typically just protein. They don't have a ton of carbs or a ton of fat to go along with them. In that case, I would be concerned about what brand of protein you're eating or drinking, just because you don't want to be taking in a bunch of carbs or fat with it. You want to make sure that it is just protein, because that way the only thing you're adding to your diet is protein, and you don't have to worry about now eating less carbs or fat for the rest of the day, because your protein shake also contains those. So these contain like 2 to 4 grams of carbs. That's really not a ton. That's not going to screw over the rest of my day and I'm gonna have to adjust everything else that I'm doing. It's going to just help me reach my protein goal, which is what we want when dieting, especially because we wanna make sure that we're not losing protein while we lose weight, we're losing fat. And then while not dieting, it's important to hit our protein goals so that we can build muscle, continue to maintain that muscle, and create the shape that we're looking for. Sort of similar to a protein shake, my next suggestion is a protein bar. I keep a protein bar with me at all times. So if I ever get hungry, whether it's planned or unplanned, like maybe I'm out longer than I mean to be, or out of nowhere I just get hungry, it's nice to have a protein bar on me because I can just eat that and keep on with my day. That's another thing I think a lot of people have a problem with, is I'm eating so much or so often that it's just taking up all of my day. Well, if you have a protein bar on you, it doesn't have to take all of your day. You can eat it in the car, you can eat it while you walk into work, you can eat it while you're in the mall. It's very versatile, very take with you anywhere kind of food, and I find that really beneficial, really useful. I use the One Bars from One Bars, sorry, there's 1 gram of sugar in them. There are carbs though. I have cinnamon roll, let me just show you. Cinnamon roll, blueberry cobbler, and pumpkin pie. I love, love, love the blueberry cobbler. The cinnamon roll is probably my second favorite, and I think the pumpkin pie can be good. It's just a lot at once, like if you're having 12 bars 12 days in a row, it's a lot of pumpkin pie. It's just an easy food to eat, very easy to eat. It's in a wrapper, you don't have to get super dirty, you have it on you, you can take it with you anywhere. It fits in your purse, fits in your car, fits in your backpack, like very easy to take with you on the road. It's not like the protein shake where it's maybe a little bit more of a hassle to bring with you, especially like you're not gonna really leave that in the car, but you don't wanna carry that in your purse all the way through the mall. So the protein bar I think is really helpful for getting protein in, especially on the go. Something I think people often forget is that dairy is a good source of protein. String cheese, cottage cheese are really awesome protein sources. String cheese, for one string cheese, is about 6 grams of protein and maybe a gram of carb and fat. If you get low fat string cheese, that fat level is probably gonna be different. Super easy, just protein, very convenient food for you to eat, maybe a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit more real for you than a protein bar or a protein shake. Cottage cheese, not a super fan of it myself, I'm pretty big on texture, but also a really great way to get some protein in if you don't like traditional protein sources like meat. Yogurt, on the other hand, is not typically as good of a protein source. It's gonna come packed with a ton of carbs, and that's just not really what we're looking for. We're trying to just add protein to our day. So Greek yogurt is a little bit different. It is packed of protein. So this little guy right here has 15 grams of protein, 13 grams of carbs, and no fat. It is apple cinnamon flavored, and I had Christian pick this out because, again, I'm pretty big on texture, so yogurt in general just doesn't do much for me. But he says this flavor is one of his favorites. What I think is really great about this yogurt too is it is so quick to eat. You don't have to cook anything like you do with meat. You don't have to meal prep anything. You can buy these already ready to go. I know they sell them at Costco even if they don't sell this exact flavor. Your only requirement is a spoon. So if you're eating this at home, you'll get one dish in the dishwasher. Sorry, we can't really avoid that. But super easy, super fast way to add 15 grams of protein to your diet. My fifth and final tip, hard-boiled eggs. Eggs are a pretty obvious protein source, but I think we forget that we can hard-boil them and take them with us on the road. Super easy snack to pack with you. It's not like scrambled eggs where you either have to eat your eggs cold or find a microwave to warm them up in. You can just crack peel and eat them wherever you need to, however you need to. One egg by itself is gonna have 6 grams of protein. Because it's hard boiled, even though you've boiled the whole thing, you don't have to eat the yolk if you don't want to, and that way you can avoid some extra fat in your day. Obviously that's gonna lower the protein to about 4, but still a really workable, very adjustable, modifiable way to add protein to your day, very travel friendly, not that difficult to make, to be honest. I Google Martha Stewart's how to hard boil eggs every time I go to hard boil eggs, just because if I don't read it, I will do something wrong and my eggs won't come out right. But overall, it's really not that difficult to make hard boiled eggs. You can make a ton at once. You can make like 10 at once. And then you have meal prepped, have 2 a day, you're good for 5 days. So hard boiled eggs are our 5th way of adding protein to your day. All right, so we have covered today 5/6 ways of adding protein to your day. We've got a protein shake, protein bar, string cheese or cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, and hard-boiled eggs. All of those super easy, not a lot of cooking required, minus the hard-boiled eggs, but a very easy way to meal prep for the week so that you are always prepared. And that's really what's key here, is being prepared. No matter which macros we're trying to hit, the more that we are prepared, the easier and more enjoyable it's going to be. You don't want to get stuck at the end of the night trying to eat everything all at once. That's just not going to be enjoyable for you. It's going to be more enjoyable to be prepared, not have to think about it as much ultimately because of that, and to easily hit your goals. So hope you guys liked this video. I hope you learned something new today. Give the video a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.